Hello everybody and welcome back to Wexcombe Manor Farm. In the previous episode I couldn't really succeed with the pigs. I couldn't find the water fill point and I couldn't find the straw tip point. So I didn't know where to actually shred the straw to. However, I've now been on Giant's Editor and I have, well, at least I think I have discovered the straw trigger. But I haven't found the water fill point. So instead we're going to use the placeable water trigger and hopefully that is going to work instead. There could be a water trigger somewhere, but I can't find it, even in the editor. So it's beyond me, I don't know where it is. Anyway, let's just put this in here. That should be okay. And then we'll jump into the Massey Ferguson, which is attached to the bale shredder somewhere over here. So yeah, because I've found it on the, in the map i3D file, there should be no reason at all for this not to work. Pretty sure it will work. It's basically tucked up right against the left hand side of the barn when we first go in. So I'm really hoping this is going to work. That is so bumpy. So all we have to do is open this gate. Yes, we've tipped a pile of straw there. That will have to be picked up. But the trigger is registering as just over here. We might have to actually go into this little complex, but hopefully we don't have to. We may also have to spin round, we'll have to see. Yep, I think we are going to have to. We'll go around the piggy roundabout. Oh, sorry pig, oh, almost killed it. Sorry, let's just go around this pig as well. Poor thing. And it should be just in here. It should be. It's very tight, very hard to get into, but I've looked and this is the exact place of where the trigger is. So please work. No, don't put that down. Unload here. Doesn't do a thing. That is so weird. Very strange. So it looks like the trigger isn't currently working. Bearing in mind this map is still work in progress, so that is kind of understandable. In fact, it's very understandable, because there's going to be things which aren't quite working. Oh no, there it is. It's just appeared. Just appeared there. Brilliant. So we should now have straw in the pig pen. Let's take a look. Fantastic. There we go. It was hard to find, but it is there. Brilliant. So all we have to do now is give them water and the pigs will be finished for today. They are a never-ending job. Got plenty to do, but that'll be for another day. So where shall we place the water tower? I think it actually is a water tower. I've never used it before, but I am aware of this placeable water fill point. It needs to be fairly local, but not like on top of us. Doesn't need to be as local as that. Let's go into the store and we'll buy it. Quite expensive. It is indeed a water tower. Where shall it go? I don't think it should go down near the pigs exactly. Maybe in this field here. Is this the sheep field? I think it is. Well, it wouldn't really hurt to be in the sheep field. Oh, the cow field. Getting very confused. The cow field. Although, if there is a better space for it anywhere else, then yes, we'll put it somewhere else. Let's just see. Nope. Those are the silage pits. So yeah, maybe if we do put it here. Like, in this corner. If it'll let us. There we go. Just there. Yep. Quite happy with that. Except we now have nearly no money at all. So, tractor. We need a tractor. The New Holland will do nicely. That is a very expensive water tower. Although in real life it would be a lot more than 18,000, I'd have thought. Did we? Yes, we did. We got a water tanker just over here. At least we've already bought this, otherwise we will be stuck. There we go. Let's go and top it up. The Fendt has still got bales on the spikes. We'll have to take them off. And I think we have to go through 2 gates to get to it. So we have to go through these as well. I was beginning to worry when I didn't see the water trigger on, well, in Giant's Editor. But then I was reading through the comments and somebody said just buy the placeable. And I thought, why didn't I think of that? That is just so obvious. How do you fill up from it? Refill water trailer. There we go. So yes, thank you to everybody who commented saying buy the water placeable thing, because it is very good. Instant water. Now there was a time without this. For example, FS15, I don't think there was a water tower in that. Turns out to be very handy. Actually, while we're here, who wants some water? This lot can have some water if this is the water. In fact, no, I don't think it is. Or is it? It could be. Let's just see. We may have to spin round and go to the other side. We have water for you if you want it. There we go. Lovely water. The pigs and the cows, I think, take the most water. The sheep take the least. That suffices them for 6 days. Not bad at all. All we have to do now is give it to the pigs. 56% should be plenty. Oh yes, and while we're here, we will sort out the Fendt tractor. It's looking a bit strange. Ah, the very beautiful straw stack we have going on here. Well, they'll be gone soon. We'll be shredding them, or selling them. There we go. Really is a mess. I should have done a better job. Still, it is done. Put this in here. Keep it neat. If only I could say keep it neat while looking at that. Can't even keep a straight face while saying that. This is terrible. I think that is probably the worst hay bale or straw bale stacking I've ever done. But when I was putting it on the trailer, that was probably the best I've ever done. So the best and worst of everything. You combine the two, I did an okay job. Who wants water? At least the water trigger works for the feeding trough. We'll have to tidy that straw up later. I should think we have to go to the left hand side of it, judging by the cows. Or it could have been rotated. Go around this pig. Here we go. Water for the pigs. Oh, they didn't take too much at all. And as you can see, everything is looking very good here. Again, we do need to do some potato or sugar beet harvesting. This is the same for every map. I haven't done enough of it because they really do require the root crop. I'm guessing it's to do with their fattening up process. They need plenty of root crops to eat. But at least this job is now finally done. Giant's Editor is a brilliant thing to use if you wanted to look for something and you can't find it in a map. Really handy. So all we have to do with this is put it away in one of these sheds up here. And then we can finally move on to the next job. We're going to move away from the animals just temporarily. I really do want to do a potato harvest, but obviously we can't afford a potato harvester. So that's out of the question. But we could do something which will bring in some money so we can afford to do the potato harvest or even sugar beet harvest. In fact, I think it might be only a sugar beet harvest we own. I'll take a look in a second. If we go on the mini-map, let's just see here. Potatoes, there are some, but we don't own the field. That is field number 16. So field number 6, which is ours, oh, that used to be sugar beet. It's now canola, interestingly. So sugar beet is any white field, which is just field 13. So no, we don't have any root crops at all, which is a bit of a problem. We might have to harvest a field and then plant some root crops in its place. In fact, field number 6 is not a bad field for that. Field number 6, very tempting. Shall we get the combine out and harvest that field? We may have to. The header is still in there. I don't know exactly how big field number 6 is. It's not massive, but there's nothing small about the fields on this map. So it's obviously got a fairly decent size to it. And with it being canola, there's quite a bit of money there. Canola is very expensive, especially in a great demand. We should be able to see it. Field 6. Field 6. It must be to the right of us. Yeah, it's over there. You can just about see it. It backs onto the pig pen. So I reckon we can get that harvested today. We're going to have to get a tractor and trailer. But again, because it is canola, the combine fills up really slowly. So it'll be quite some time before we're full. The header is still following us. It hasn't flown off yet. That is so frustrating when that happens. It's happened before. Like, I've been going down the road, recording, doing my video, talking away, and I look in the mirror, and oh wait, the header has disappeared. And I have to record the whole thing again. I have to go back, faff about picking the header up, and then re-record it. There it is. Yeah, it's not a bad size field at all. It'll be quite fun. And it was sugar beet before, and we're going to make it either potatoes or sugar beet again. We just need to make sure we have got a potato planter or a sugar beet planter. So here is the gate for the field. As for space, well, it is fairly limited. I'm hoping to get in there without destroying too many crops. That would be fairly terrible. Yeah, if we go around here. Obviously we're going to crush some. It's just inevitable, but if we can keep it to a minimum, keep the destruction to a minimum, that would be good. So straight back into the crop. And then turn there. Yep, that's fine. Not too bad. Worst thing is getting it off the trailer. For some reason it doesn't lift high enough. This happens quite often. We got there in the end. I had to end up resetting it. It was just completely stuck. I'm guessing it is the wrong header trailer for the header. It's obviously the wrong colour, but yeah, there's only two, so it can't be too wrong. It does seem to, however, get stuck very frequently, so maybe the bigger one is easier. I'll have to try it sometime. Anyway, this fabulous chopped straw mod always makes this look better. The chopped straw mod was in FS15 as well, and I always loved it when any map has got it. And as predicted, the combine is filling up incredibly slowly. When I said the field wasn't very big, I was wrong. I've just turned the corner, and this is all up here as well. I think this is one of those fields which we're going to have to split into two, and it would be a great opportunity to split it half potatoes and half sugar beet. We can have one crop here, and then one crop down the other end there. But because this is going to take longer than I initially thought, some of this harvesting is going to have to be done off screen. I started off thinking I could probably get it all done in the video, but no, I don't think so. So I'll just keep at it until we get to about 80% full, and then we'll go and get the trailer, unload and continue. But if you think about it, this is field 6. Look at the size of it, and then look at the size of field 18. Wow, that is huge. So there we go, 87% full. I think we're pretty much ready to get the tractor and trailer. We do have quite a big trailer, I think, so we certainly won't need to empty more than once in this field. But yeah, I think this is a great opportunity to go and get it as we're at the gate. So we'll put the ore ground ready and we'll obviously shut it down. And I think the best tractor for this job is going to be the Case, which is this tractor just here. So yeah, we do have a Joskin trailer, I'm sure. I'm sure we do. Unless I rented it, but I don't think I did. That's weird. Where did I dump it? Let's just see. We're going to the garage. That is always the easiest thing to do. Okay, so we don't have the Joskin. It must have been rented then. Must have done. We have the Agro Liner instead. So again, where is that? Once I see it, there it is. Oh, we've already got a tractor on it. So it's probably easiest just to use that. We will swap over. Hello pigs, are you enjoying your straw? Hope so. Took us long enough to figure out how to give it to you. Okay, that can go there. And we'll... Oh, it's the New Holland. Love this tractor. Don't know what it is about it, but it's a nice tractor. And I'm not amazingly keen on a lot of New Holland tractors. But this one is definitely one which I do like. Very nice. The T6 is nice as well. But I don't think anything beats that one there. That's my favourite by a long way. John Deere's are really good too, but yeah, John Deere's obviously aren't in the game. There are some mods, but nothing official. I don't know why John Deere has never been in Farming Simulator. I'm guessing the licensing fee is too high or something. I'm not too sure. Maybe one day. Maybe even the next one, which I'm guessing is going to be FS19. It would be nice to see some John Deere stuff. It would probably be quite expensive though. John Deere stuff does seem to be. But I suppose with that expensive price tag, you've got a lot of quality as well. But I was mostly pleased about Massey Ferguson being in it. That was my dream, to have Massey Ferguson in Farming Simulator, and it's come true. If only there were some compact tractors, that would be good. So that can unload, and then we'll continue. How much more do we have? It's a fair chunk, but I suppose if we keep doing the headlands, it's going to soon look a lot smaller. So I would say 1.5 tank loads of the combine more and we'll be done. And it'll probably take about 20 minutes, I'd have thought. Anyway, let's get this thing started up. Off we go. And I'm going to continue off screen again. I'll see you in a second. But yeah, I think it'll probably be about 10 minutes until we're ready to unload again, and yeah, like I say, 20 minutes until we're finished. I would do a time lapse, but I don't know if it would work. If you've got a lot of corners to go around, you've got to keep moving the mouse to see stuff. And if you speed that up, it can look a bit crazy. But yeah, certainly in some future videos, I'll do some more time lapses because they do look good. But it is better with a square field. Okay, so yeah, I have just spent quite a while doing this, and we're certainly 64% full, so I thought I'd just show you the remainder of the harvest on screen. While we're doing this, I was just going to discuss the Kubota restoration. I have now got another part out. If you haven't seen it, there is a new episode, episode number 6. Machinery Restorer is the channel name, so if you want to see it, then yeah, definitely head over there. That project is, like I say, it's going slow, but it should now speed up. The reason why it was so slow is because of the amount of sanding down I had to do. There is still quite a bit to do, but most of it's done, so yeah, hopefully the project is going to speed up very soon. So when it's done, I am going to do some other restorations as well, but I'm going to let you decide probably I'm going to get like probably 2 or 3 different things which need to be restored, and then do a vote, and you'll be able to choose which one is going to be restored next. There's definitely a rotavator. There is the iSeeki rotavator, which you've probably seen already, and obviously 2 things which I don't currently have. So I'm going to look around for stuff, and yeah, I think that's the best thing to do, because then I'm restoring something which most of my viewers want to see, instead of just me doing my own thing. Now this harvest is, it's not slow, it's still pretty fast, it's just, yeah, it somehow feels slow. I don't know why. Probably because we're not unloading very often. Like, we've unloaded once out of the whole field, but we've almost finished. We might just about squeeze it all in here. There's 24% remaining in the tank, 24% space. We haven't finished up there. I don't know. Might be worth unloading in a second. I did initially say it would be another 1.5 tank loads. So let's see how close I am to my guess. You guess as well, and see how close we are. Right, 87% full. So we probably would fit it all in the tank, but I'm going to play it safe and unload in a second. The last thing I want to do is go all the way up there and then find out it's full. There we go. So that is this section completed. The second section is also pretty much finished. It's just, I think there is enough there to fill the tank. As long as we can fit it all in the trailer. It is a fairly large trailer. Pretty sure I remember saying it takes 3 combine loads to fill it. Unless that was a different harvester. Yeah, we should fit it in. No problem at all. Right, off we go. We'll finish the job, and then at some point we're going to plough or cultivate this and then put our root crops in. It really is necessary though to be able to get the good productivity levels on the pigs. I think all it does affect is the reproduction rate. I don't think it affects anything else, but the more pigs we have, obviously the more money we have, because the more we'll have to sell, and the more pigs we have, the more they reproduce. So it's a bit of a chain reaction really. Very important to have a good production rate. So tomorrow, I haven't really decided what we're going to do on this map. There's always so much to do. It's just trying to think of something to do, if you get what I mean. Because there's so much, you can't think of anything. There we go. I suppose the cows do need tending to, so we could do the cows, but we don't want to be doing that for the whole episode. At least we've got this field finished today. I didn't really want to drag it over 2 episodes, that would have been pretty boring. Nice harvester, very nice. Okay, so let's just spin around and finish this bit over here. And then once again we'll unload. Oh, we're 7% full. What were we on when we unloaded? Was it about 89%? So it turns out it would have just squeezed into the tank. But there was no need to gamble really. Fantastic. There we go. We'll unload and we will sell what we've got, and hopefully we get quite a bit of money from this. I can't remember the rate of canola, but it's usually over £1,000 per 1,000 litres. And we've got about, how many litres do we have here? About 30,000 is it? Maybe a bit less, 25,000? We'll see. We'll fold that up. We'll turn the engine off and obviously lower the header. And take a look. We've got, oh, not quite as much as I thought. Just short of 16,000 litres. But still not bad. What is the price of this? Let's just take a look. This one here. 973. Okay, it could be better. Looks like soybeans are doing well. So we're looking at roughly £15,000 or so for this. Probably 14,000 or something. I just want to have everybody's opinion on this. What do you think to the sound level? Is the game a bit too quiet? Because as you know, I've been adjusting my sound and stuff, changing my setup, and it's actually at 30%. In Farming Simulator 15 I used to record at 20%, so it's already 10% louder. But I've had an increasing number of comments saying my videos are too quiet, so please do let me know, so I can change it or leave it or whatever. Here's our road. And here we are at the store. There is just one sell point, so the price we get given is the price that we get. There's not really any option, unless we wait for a better price to appear. It does change by the minute, so you really can wait and get a better price, but if we were to speed up time, we are at risk of actually making the price worse. We'll give it a quick go. The price is the same, 973. If it goes down, we'll quickly stop the time. Sunflower's getting worse. Yeah, canola is just staying the way it is at the moment. So it looks like, oh, it's going down quick. Stop time. Not good. So we've actually probably just missed out on about £15 there. But it could have gone the other way. It's total luck. Wow. That trailer feels heavy. Here he goes. I'm going to stick with 14,000 and something pounds. Let's just see. From this trailer. Ah, it's £15,555. Pretty good. But that is an entire field. If it was fertilised, we would have got more. But that's not bad. At least we're nowhere near debt again. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I will be back tomorrow with the next video of Wexcombe Manor Farm. Until then, see you again soon. Bye for now.